last time I was stuck up.
Appreciate you, man. Sometimes stuff is being to be
Restarted, right? I guess that's what it is. That's all it took.
Restarted, slap. So
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it should be good.
Let's do it.
You really don't be talking about nothing for real, but
Huh?
So you don't be talking about nothing for real.
I know.
That's how you be trolling everybody. Like shady. Rolling out with Theo, man, aka Mr. Slight Shade, aka Mr. Take Care of Mama.
You damn right. Better hide your moms, nigga.
He said you better hide them all. I want them all. I don't care the age.
Better hide your moms.
Yes.
Hey, so who's some folks that gonna be at the event today?
Between us, Ray's supposed to come, Todd Will, Regine Carter, Des Dior, Gio, Playboy Cardi girlfriend.
Damn, so they really dating?
I guess it's official now, facts. And they said DDG is supposed to come too.
Oh, y'all figured out the whole Holly situation?
Who? I told them, say, fuck him. DDG pull up. So yeah, I think they swerved down. Testing. I bet.
Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? It's Theo from Rolling Out. And today we're going to discuss Playboy Cardi and Gio. No. What the bumble? What the bumble glot? What the bumble? 6 bumble clot egg.
Hello, happy Fresh Friday. I know we took forever to get this going. I'm sorry, my man Theo, but we got a big streamer today in the building, man. You know, it's a special day. It's a Fresh Friday for the streamer, so I feel blessed that one of the funniest people on my timeline made an appearance today, man. So Theo, man, welcome Theo into the building. Hello.
Appreciate the introduction.
Oh, you good, man? Theo, let's get right into it, bro.
Yeah, let's do it.
How did you start making content?
How did I start making content? I mean, honestly, I started when I was like, I think I was like 2. I went viral for the first time. I'm playing. Nah, but I started when I was like, I made my first piece of content when I was like 12. I started on Vine, actually.
Really?
Yeah, so Vine came out when I was in like 6th, 7th grade. And I used
You're younger than me. How old are you, Theo?
I'm 23.
Oh, yeah, because that came out when we was like in high school.
Yeah. So I was like 12, and I used my mom's phone to make a couple of Vines, and it got like 300 views, 400 views, and at the time that was a lot to me. So like I had people at my school coming up to me like, "Yeah, I saw you on Vine, you funny and shit."
What were you doing on there?
Just little skits, same thing I'm doing now. So like I'll make a skit. Like I remember I made one video about white parents when their kid is in trouble versus black parents when their kid is in trouble. And for the white parent, I had like white lotion all over my face, like, white. And then I was like, "Go to your room. You're grounded." And then a black parent just had hella belts, like picked up like 5 belts about to whip their child or something. But yeah, so little shit like that, little stuff like that. That was when I was 12. Huh?
Who did you see on Vine? Was it like a Reggie Coos, or who inspired you to make video? You just kind of got on.
Yeah, definitely Reggie Coos, King Batch, Jerry Perp Drink. What's the dude? I forget his name, but the Asian dude that was with Jerry.
Yeah.
Even the dude, a lot of them. I forget a lot of their names, but I was definitely inspired by them Viners. That was my introduction to like the content world, at least short form content.
Yeah.
But when I was 14, once I got to high school, I started a YouTube channel, and I started doing little like silly stuff on YouTube, like just like same thing, like skits and stuff. But then once I turned like 16, 17, I decided to start taking it serious. And when I graduated high school, I decided to go full time, and it worked out.
Did you go to high school in Georgia, or where are you from?
I'm from Philly. I went to high school for the first half of high school in Philly, but then I moved to Georgia for my last 2 years.
So when you came to Georgia, did people already kind of recognize you at all or no?
Hell no, bro. I was lame. Nobody knew me. Nah, for real though. Like I was like for the first 6 months of high school in Georgia, like I didn't talk to nobody. I mean, I had a few friends in class and stuff, but I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go to no games. I didn't have no friends or nothing like that. So
And was that your personality, or you just kind of hated being the new kid?
no, definitely my personality. But it's like I'm an introvert until I get to know people, then I get a little more extrovert. I gotta get comfortable, So it's like if I don't know you, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
So I guess what was the first piece of content for you that blew up? And then when did it make sense for you to like, hold on, I could like make money off this? When did that start clicking for you?
So the first piece of content that really blew up, I did this video called When You Don't Get Paid Till Friday. And I went in the fridge. There was only like two things in my fridge. It was like an egg, some mayo, and some bread. And then I made a bread sandwich. So I cut the ends off the bread and I put it inside the sandwich and just ate it like that. That shit went that shit went so viral. That was like 17. So once I turned 18, I mean, I was doing content and stuff. I started YouTube. I made a couple $100 on YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I can actually make some money. But when I graduated high school, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I had like a 1.9 GPA. I failed my SAT.
So hold on. You wasn't talking to people. You wasn't going out. You wasn't like what was you doing? Why was you studying, bro?
Shit. I'm gonna just say me, my laptop, and some lotion. We was having a blast in high school. Nah, for real. But I was like gaming and stuff like that, and I was never a school person. Like I just never really cared. Like I got by because like I'm smart. Like I'm not a dumb person, but I did enough just to get by, and I never did anymore. Like I hated school. I hated studying. I never liked reading. To this day, I probably read a total of like 2 books in my whole life. Honestly,
that's a little crazy to admit. But
that's crazy. I mean, it is what it is, though. But
I like your honesty, bro. That's true.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
That's what it is.
But yeah, where was you going? Oh yeah, so that was my first viral video, the bread sandwich. But after I graduated, I didn't have nothing else going for myself, so I was just like, man, I graduated in quarantine too, the COVID year, so I didn't go to prom. I didn't have a real graduation. My school really ended that year in like March, so it was like a good 3 months of me just at home by myself doing nothing, like isolated. All I did was go to work, come home, and that was
Where
it.
were you working at that time?
I was working at Papa John's.
Really?
Yeah, I was in there flipping pieces. Yeah, for real. Yeah, they loved me in there. They was sad when I had to quit, but yeah. So I was working at Papa John's to save up enough money to buy my first car, and then once I did that, I said I quit so I can have more time to
Content creator.
do content and stuff. So I started doing DoorDash so I can have more flexible hours, and that was probably the best thing I ever did because once I did that, I moved out of my dad's house and I moved to I moved with my brother. He lived in Midtown at the time, and he was I was just sleeping on his couch. He had a 1-bedroom. I was just sleeping on his couch so I can be closer to the city and be in the mix and stuff like that. 2 weeks after I did that, I had my second viral video. That was really like the start of my career.
Yeah.
That was the one that. So I will walk up to girls and be like, "Can you fill out this survey real quick?" And when they would grab my phone to do it, it would just be them putting in their contact information. And that was like a way to pick up girls and stuff like that. And that shit got posted on the Shade Room. That shit got posted everywhere. Everybody was posting. I gained like 25,000 followers in like a week from that video. So I went from like maybe like less than 10K followers to like 25K followers in like a week. Then I kind of became more known in the content creator world in Atlanta and stuff like that. Then a month later, that's when I started doing interviews, and the interviews blew up, and then it's just history from there.
So you came across my TL when the anime jump, like when the song doesn't match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This was about last year, but it was so damn funny. And then it's like I was confused because I didn't know if you started it or Forbat started that jump.
No, Forbat didn't start. I didn't start it either. That was a trend from years ago. I just kind of did it in my own way.
Yeah.
But Forbat used the method for his for his rollout and stuff.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. Yeah, it was perfect.
He's one of the biggest artists to this day still just because of that.
Yeah, he's still lit. Yeah, he definitely used it, but I didn't make it. He didn't make it either though.
So I remember you did one where the song doesn't match the video, and it was like some Naruto junk, bro. And that junk was so freaking Funny. Is it easy for you to get people to make gangs of videos like that? Groups of like that get because that was a lot of people in there.
Yeah, I know how to find them. Yeah, I know how to find them. I know where to like I know how to access that amount of people.
So, are you a huge anime guy, or
Oh
why do you
yeah,
want to lean into that?
definitely into anime for sure.
What is the greatest anime of all time, in your opinion?
It's not an opinion; it's a fact. Attack on Titan.
We boosted. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even give you that one.
What?
Attack on Titan is cool.
What?
It's
Name one
too
anime
slow.
better than Attack on Titan.
Naruto.
And you said Attack on Titan's too slow.
It's too slow.
And Naruto's not slow.
Nah, but it's like, bruh, even from day one, it's deep, bruh. Like this dude hates his brother, and that changes everything. I want my best friend to be better, so I'm gonna risk my whole life for my best friend. My best friend really hated me. It get deep in Naruto. Then
So-
all y'all leaving me homeless. My
and-
dad was the greatest of all time.
and-
Y'all treat me like some scum. Like it get deep, bro.
And Attack on Titan not deep,
Give me the
don't-
backstory for Attack on Titan deeper than that right now. Except some
bro.
some
What?
nice people stepping on people. One dude has a demon in him or some demon powers. Like does it?
Bro. The show starts. First of all, the first episode, bro's mom gets eaten by a titan in front of him, and he tried to save her, and the MP pulled him away. So he joined the goddamn scouts. Once he joined the scouts, first he wasn't even good at doing what he's supposed to do, but he ended up passing anyway. And then fast forward a couple episodes, now you find out that he can turn into the same titan that just killed his mom. Like what is going on? And then if you really want to get deep into it, bro, the show is so deep I can't even explain the plot to you right now.
I'm still on season 1, so but
Bro,
that was a good
bro,
show right
I'm
there.
telling you, if you haven't watched Attack on Titan, nigga, you are in for a fucking trip, my nigga. Like wherever you think that show is going, I promise you, it's going a whole nother direction. Like I can't even, bro. You gotta watch Attack on Titan, my nigga. Like, have you seen Attack on Titan, Derek? Yeah, bro. Have you seen it? Damn.
Do y'all think it's better than Naruto? Do y'all watch Naruto? Or have y'all watched Naruto?
Bro, don't get me wrong. Naruto is great, but Attack on Titan is the undisputed greatest story ever told, anime or not.
So why you use Naruto in your viral video, not Attack on Titan?
Because Naruto theme song is more goated than Attack on Titan theme song. I'll give you that. No, trust me, I'm a Naruto fan. Like, don't get me wrong. Minato the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? All that.
Dragon Ball Z, that's
I ain't gonna lie, that was number 2 for me. That was number 2.
Dragon Ball, see, you more old school. Yeah, you more old school. Don't get me wrong. I grew up on the Dragon Ball. Grew up on Naruto, Full Metal, all that. But Full Metal is my number 2.
Okay.
Attack on Titan is my number 1 though.
So I want to get back into your method. I guess how would you describe your process to making content creation? Because one thing I've seen about you too is you're very trendy. Like you know how to lean into something that's like lit right now, but make it your own. Where it's I don't even give a damn. And I'm thinking about the ice water thing you just did with
Yeah.
Ashton Hall.
Yeah.
Recreate that junk was so freaking funny, bro. Like
Yeah, appreciate it.
take me through your steps when you're creating something. Like okay, I seen Ashton Hall did it. How am I
Yeah.
gonna put my own sauce to it?
Yeah, so when it comes to stuff that's trending, honestly, I really don't like I try not to lean into too many trends. I usually just try to stick to stuff that's gonna be relatable whenever you post it. If you post it a year from now or 10 years ago, I try to do more stuff like that. But when I do hop on trends, I mean, honestly, the trends are probably the easiest things, like the easiest piece of content to do because it's like everybody's already doing it. It's a guaranteed hit.
It's just to make your own version of it.
Yeah, exactly. But mainly, I get my inspiration for videos just from like everyday situations.
Yeah.
So like the other day, I was watching TV and I was eating, and I realized I finished my food like a minute into the movie. Like once the movie started, I was already done eating, so I made a video off of it and I posted it yesterday. It has like 2 million views right now. So yeah, it's just relatable situations that I know everybody else goes through. That when they see it, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, me too," and then repost it, and So that's really like. Just that Me Too factor. If somebody can relate to it, I'll probably try to make a video.
What would you say is the hardest part about being a content creator?
Man, just being creative all the time, bro. Just having to have ideas. Like sometimes you just don't have ideas and you get demotivated to even film anything. But yeah, that's definitely the hardest part for sure.
I feel like a lot of content creators kind of like disappear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you falling off.
Yes, they fall off. So
yeah, I fell off too. I fell off a couple of times, but that's the thing. It's a consistent. You always got to be on it. If you're not creative for a couple months, they're gonna forget about you. I mean, it's some people that have stamped themselves in the in the content creator world to where they can go a year without posting and they're still gonna average those numbers. But it's just a consistent uphill battle for most people.
Do you ever see yourself getting into like acting?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
What type of role would you think? What type of roles would you want? Would you want to be a funny guy, or would you think you actually play like a drama?
Probably to start off, probably more comedy.
Yeah.
But I want to get into roles like I'll probably just play it safe to start off, like play roles that kind of match who I am in real life or how I act online and stuff like that. But as I go on, I definitely want to do drama, you know, really like anything, honestly. But acting is definitely on my list.
Give 2 pieces of advice for the content creator whose content just won't hit. Bro. I've been stuck at 100 views. I got 1,000, 2,000 followers. Nobody watching my stuff, man.
Man. Shoot. Okay, so you talking about yourself in this example?
Yeah, since you want to throw me under the bus, yeah.
No, I'm asking. Are you talking about yourself, or are we giving an
No,
example?
I am
of
one of those people. That
Okay.
situation. I am stuck in one of those. Yeah,
I ain't mean it like that, though. Nah, I ain't mean it like that. But nah. So if you are, so let me ask you a question. When you watch your content, do you like? First of all, what type of content do you make?
I do interviews, so like, I like to clip up an interview like we're doing
Okay.
right now. I'll clip up the best part.
So when you rewatch your videos, would you think that if it wasn't your video, would you still watch it? If the answer is no, then that's the problem right there. You got to be able to be entertained by your own stuff. Like sometimes I go back and watch like all my videos, and I'm just sitting there laughing, like damn, like I see
You
why.
really be laughing?
Nah, dead ass, bro. My shit be funny. My shit be funny, like especially or if I show somebody, like I'll show somebody my video, and I'll like dead ass stare at their face and see which parts they're reacting at and which parts they're not reacting to. You know what I'm saying? And ask them or just get feedback and stuff, and just stuff like that, and also just trying new stuff, staying on the trends or yeah, bro. But feedback is the main thing. But also like just knowing if your stuff is good. Like if I watch my video and I don't think it's good, I probably won't post it.
Really?
I have a hella videos I've recorded, like full YouTube videos or skits that I've recorded, and I watched it back after editing. And I'm just like, nah, it's not good enough.
How many videos would you say you make a week? And then how many of those aren't good enough?
I mean, recently, but I probably do like 2 videos a week. I don't know, probably like out of the 2 videos, or say out of a month, say I do 8 videos in a month, maybe one of them or 2 of them, I might be like, nah, like scrap that video.
You kind of already have the vision of what you wanted. It comes out. It always kind of comes out how you envision it.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
The last piece I want to touch on. I know you're heavy into the fitness world and everything too. Another funny video of yours was like, I don't know if it was like some type of Asians fighting or something, but it was something, bro. Not Asian, I'm sorry, but some type of fighting style, bro. Like he was like patting him on the chest, like.
Oh, you talking about when
You did some air stuff too, bro. It was hilarious, dog.
Yeah, I don't know which one you talking about.
Bro, it was that video, like it was a recreation, bro. Some type of Indian fighting style.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Indian slap boxing.
Indian slap boxing. Yeah. When you recreated that, you did it so perfectly. You did all the moves.
Nah, facts.
Getting air time and everything.
Facts.
Did it good. I'm like, this dude's an athlete. Like, you see something like that, take you what goes through your head. Like, is it a light bulb moment? Is it like, yo, it's actually funny to me. Let me recreate it. Like,
so that was one of those trends where the video was going so viral. I was like, I have to be the first person to recreate it. And I had to do it because I knew other people couldn't do it the way I was going to do it because they're not as athletic. So I was really in there like jumping around and like I can do backflips and shit. Like, so I was really in there like getting airtime, So yeah, once I seen that video, I had the idea. I put it together like 2 days later. I think Kai was in there too. Yeah, Kai was in that video, but it was fun.
Nah, he said
he didn't even
hear you. Nah, but Theo, man, I just want to say thank you for stepping into the Star Studio today. Giving us some gems about content creation and talking about some of your most viral videos and some of my personal favorites too, man. So I appreciate you, Theo.
No, of course.
Man, tell everybody where we can follow you. If they haven't seen your videos, where can we follow you? What's the platforms?
You can follow me on all platforms at Theo Wisseh, TheoWisseh. And if your content trash, man, be honest with yourself.
Man, y'all heard it from Theo, man. He ain't gonna lie to you. He gonna keep it.
Be honest with yourself, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. And we rolling out. Hello.
That was good. That was dope.